Does anybody here own ClickFunnels? Raise your hand. Like half the room. So if half the room has ClickFunnels, who could tell me the prices? How much do you pay per month? What is it?
97 or 297.
Okay, so ClickFunnels has 97 to 297 for their product. Okay, 97 to 297, and how much do they know how much they pay commissions?
40%.
40% commissions. Now, if this is the monthly plan, and that's also monthly, because it's just monthly with more features. So you have, these are both monthly. So that means I would be making roughly, I mean, it's just going to be rough, but roughly I'd be making 40% of 300, which is 120, or 40% of 100, which is 40. Okay, per month though. So for every person that I sign up, I'm potentially earning $40 a month or $120 a month. Now, are people going to stay on ClickFunnels forever? Like if I sign up 1,000 people, am I going to make $40,000 a month forever? No, there's going to be like a churn and burn rate. Like people are going to kind of fall off, right? So in our industry, a nice stat to go off of is that the average customer stays on programs for about 4 months. But it's so different. I don't know, every program's different. They might stay on ClickFunnels longer, but if you ever just want a general rule of thumb, 4 months. If you're ever selling something on monthly, 4 months. When I sold my $97 a month Inner Circle, I had tons and tons and tons of people. Our stats ended up showing 4 months. It's crazy. Almost everybody's like 4 months is like kind of an industry standard. So what that means is some people stay on 12 months, but that offsets from the people that only stay on 2 months and then they cancel. And the higher your price point is, the less likely people are to stay on it. See, if you're paying $297 a month for ClickFunnels and you're not making money with it, every month you're reminded of it with that $297 charge. And so eventually you're gonna be like, I can't do this anymore, I'm gonna cancel this. Or I want back my money, I didn't mean to have that come out of the account, I need it. But if you're making money, you don't care. But only 1% of people are gonna make money. People don't take action, no matter how much you force them to take action. So, but if something's tiny, how many of us have tiny little $5 or $7 or $10 recurring charges on our credit card, and you're like, you miss it, and then even when you see it, you're like, well, I might still use that, so I'm just gonna keep it, even though you're not gonna use it, right? So the smaller it is, the higher your retention rate is, but you have to get, 10 times more people on it. So it's not necessarily an easier. At the end of the day, what I like to do is I like to do a 4-month thing. So 40 a month times 4, or 120 a month times 4. So 120 a month times 4 is 480. 480. And 40 a month is 160, right? Times 4, 160. Okay, so there's the actual money. Let's just get down to the brass tacks. If I'm an affiliate, I'm actually, on average, based on these stats, I won't know my stats till regular, I'm earning 160 to 480 per customer. Now, everybody else is gonna go off of this, and they're gonna do the math wrong. They're gonna think they're only earning $40 per customer, so they're gonna factor 40, they're not gonna factor in longevity, or they're gonna overdo it. They're gonna say, oh, I've got 1,000 customers, I'm making $40,000 per month, I'm set for life. That will just dwindle down, and it'll eventually become $5,000 or nothing. So I'm a little bit more realistic. Whenever I brainstorm, I think through. If I refer people to ClickFunnels, I'm not making 40%. I'm not making $40 a month. I'm not even making 160. I'm gonna make an average because I don't know what people are gonna make. How many people are gonna take this? How many people are gonna take that? My guess is most people will take this. The majority. Some people will take that, but the majority will take this. But when you average, if only 1 in 20 take this, that means for every 100, I still have 5 people that are taking this. It still will bump it up a little bit. But let's just say, when you combine them all together, the average commission I make is 180. I'll just give myself a $20 bump. So let's just say most people don't even take that plan. This is the only number that really matters. This is my LTV, my lifetime value, my lifetime commissions I'm gonna make off that. That's if ClickFunnels only sells one product, okay? If ClickFunnels has one product, the build funnels, it's $97 a month or $297 a month. As a smart affiliate marketer, when I'm putting together, this is amateur versus pro. Amateurs, look at this. I wanna make a sale and make $40 commissions. A pro will say, how long does the average person stay on? How many months? What are the other products? What's a decent average? How much do I get paid on average? 4 months, blah, blah, blah. I just came up with $180. So really, to me, I'm going to earn an average of $180 per customer. Now, does ClickFunnels offer a trial? Yeah, they offer a free trial. So then I'm going to see a little funnel. So if it goes free, then it goes to an average of 180. So I got to say, what percentage, if I get 100 people on the free trial, what percentage of them are going to get a plan? Let's say that it is 20%. So that means that 20 of those 100 are going to do this. Okay? Now, 20 times $180 equals, let's see, 10 would be 1,800, it's 3,600. So, if that's the case, if I've got a conversion ratio like that, then I'm going to make, for sending 100 people to ClickFunnels, I'm going to make $3,600. Now, what's 3,600 divided by 100? It's not 36, that would be divided by 10.
Oh,
Yeah, 36, okay? So that means each customer is worth, or trial, 36 per trial. Now, when it's all said and done, that's the only number I care about. Now, if I can earn $36 per trial, per free member, again, there's a lot of assumptions here, right? The biggest assumption is this right here. The biggest assumption is that 20% of my trials are going to become paying members, and that the average paying member is going to stay on for 4 months for an average of $180. Or for an average of, 40, but meaning an average of $180. So the assumption is the average buyer is going to be worth at least $180 in commissions to me over the course of their lifetime, and that 20% will convert. Now, based on those consumptions, here's the crazy thing. I'll bet you my numbers are higher than this in reality. But even if I just wanted to be a little bit more conservative, let's just automatically cut that in half. Just say it's $20 per trial. That's nice and easy. $20 per free trial member that I set up. Okay, whatever that number is, when you understand the math of these offers, this is where you can come in and do some major marketing. Now there's one catch. Before I show you what I'm about to do, there's one catch. Do I get paid this $180 in commissions up front? No. I get paid it over months. So the catch is you have to have vision to put together big marketing plans. You have to have trust in your numbers. You have to have trust in the process. And so it does take a little bit of it takes a little bit of gambling, But I believe I've done this so many times that it's not like gambling downstairs at the Aria. This is calculated risk. It's calculated. There's a lot that could go wrong. I mean, granted, and let me tell you some of that. Like some of the things that have gone wrong for me in these campaigns, some of the biggest things that could go wrong is partnerships. You could partner with somebody that maybe, it gets messy and you have a good idea. Like remember that free blog factory? That whole kind of thing, once the deal changed, it kind of got messy. There's another issue, the deal changed. ClickFunnels could come to you and say, hey, you're in violation of our terms of service or something, and they could cut off your affiliate deal. It's possible. Your ads account could get banned. Stuff could happen. There's a lot that could happen. Maybe your source of traffic is just horrible, and none of your free people, none of your trial members even, sign up or something like that. There's a lot that could happen wrong. I don't want to make it seem like everybody here is just going to make money out of the thin air, out of the sky. But when you understand some basics, let's recap from a basic level. If I want to be a ClickFunnels affiliate, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what products they have. They have a $97 a month one or a $297. Most people are going to take the $97. It pays me 40%. That's roughly $40 per month. The average person will stay on for roughly 4 months. And you can make it 3 months or 2 months or whatever you want to make, right? That's about $160. Some will get that plan, so it's more like $180. Now, if I get people on a free trial, I'm going to make $180 when they sign up. How many of them will? If I send 100, let's say 20% do, I made 20, that's $3,600. If 20% of my free, that means 80% of people who put in a credit card canceled. How's that even possible? Like, think about it. You guys might think these numbers are spiked up, but shoot, it's hard to cancel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put your credit card down. I'm saying 80% of the people that put in their credit card somehow manage to find a way to not pay on the rebill. Like, 20% is a conservative number. I'll bet you I could do more than this. I bet you I could do 60%. But 20%, right? Then that means I'm making $3,600 off of 100 people. If you divide that, that's $36 per trial. And for this example, I'm just going to lower it to $20. Literally, that's how I did the math. Which means, in essence, I've just figured out that I can get paid $20 per free trial. Now that I know this number, erase everything else. Erase, like, literally just erase everything out, erase everything, and start over, and I'll go off of that. $20 per free trial. And this is where I'm going to start my ClickFunnels promotion. Now, all I care about is getting trials. And does it have my favorite word in there? Yeah. So now, if I know I'm making $20 per trial, there's a lot that I could do. There's, starting with, number one, I could do ads, just straight ads to trials. Ads, let's say I could pay 10 per trial, which means that I'm make 10 in profit. Scale my ads to 100 signups per day times $10 in profit, and that's going to be 1,000 a day, 30,000 a month, 360 a year, whatever it is. Just that alone. If that's all I did, no even invisible selling. Just off of that math, if I know I'm earning an average of $20 per free trial. Now, no other affiliate thinks this, not no other, let's just say 99.9% of affiliates don't market this way. Because they don't treat it like their business. They treat ClickFunnels they treat the affiliate like it's their product and you're just a little old affiliate that's sending a link. Nobody takes it in their own hands as their own business. If you do the math, and this was conservative, right? So like, if you can figure out a way to advertise and pay $10 per trial, right? So like, for example, I made a ClickFunnels rap video. I made a fun little rap video about ClickFunnels. I wrote some lyrics, got a little thing going, wrote some lyrics. I could take that video right now and I could advertise it and it would just be this way. This is what it would look like right now. If it was just straight ad. Video goes to bonus page, goes to sign up. This would be an old school funnel, but it would work very well. Okay, you go watch the ClickFunnels video on Facebook, whatever, you click through and you see this page that basically says, hey, when you sign up as a ClickFunnels affiliate, here's what I will give you. It lists the bonuses. Remember, sign up and you get this free. It lists the bonuses. That's enough to be able to knock them off the fence. They sign up. Average acquisition cost is $10. Because the video can go viral, average acquisition is $10. Scale it, try to do 100 signups a day or 10 signups a day. If this is too big, just divide it by 10. And I've got a nice business and it's profitable and I can run all day long. But it's still not big. This isn't millions of dollars. So the idea is, what if I could show you how to generate millions of dollars in commissions by really doing just a couple subtle tweaks, okay? And the reason is because what this is still doing is this is not invisible selling, it's not assumptive selling, it's not requirement selling. This is just literally understanding metrics and scaling ads, which alone you guys can make. I mean, would anybody here be disappointed in making $30,000 a month as a ClickFunnels affiliate? Right? Or $3,000 a month if you divided everything? Still $3,000 a month, passive income, okay? But the risk is still there. Because you're paying $10 per trial, but you're not recouping that full cost of 20 until 4 months. So maybe your break-even point is like month 2 or month 3. So not a lot of us have what it takes to front that much money in faith, I will make it back 2 to 3 months later. You know who did? Ty Lopez. Ty Lopez rocked out like $5 million in advertising on a recurring revenue model that did that, his 67 steps program that didn't pay him profit until like the fourth month. So imagine being that gutsy to go do a YouTube video here in my garage with this phone up like this. Here I am in my garage with this Lamborghini, but you know what I care more about is books. And then let me take you on a weird NLP discussion to get you to buy this $67 a month program. And he's not going to make his money back until the fourth month of that, which is exactly what we're teaching here. And he does all the numbers, he runs it all, he does some basic studies, and he goes, this could work. But in order for it to work, we got to go big and we got to make our video viral to cut down our ad costs. Let's drop 5 million. Who's got that kind of guts to drop 5 million, right? And it might not even been his money. I don't know where his money comes from. Could have been a friend's money. Might have had, but still, who's got the guts to go convince your friend to drop 5 million? Trust me, just pay money on this video of me in my garage on my cell phone. And the reason it made money was because, and this will probably be the after lunch topic of the day, but the reason it made money is LTV, lifetime value. So he spends 5 million, recoups 5 million on his product, like maybe luckily or whatever you want to call it. So where's the money? If he spent 5, made 5, he's zero. What he got out of it, he got this massive following, got this email list of over 1 million people. He got this massive following on social media. You know, his snaps are seen by hundreds of thousands of people, every single snap that he does. Same with his stories, millions of followers online. And he's figured out a way to be able to balance his lifestyle and promote things. So what he does is he breaks even on the front end, but then continues to make money every single month. He paid once to acquire the lead. And then he sucks that lead in on a daily basis, takes them on a journey and sells them every week, sells them something every week, sells them something every week. So what happens is, if you look at a timeline, and this is important to understand, you look at a timeline, and let's call this 4 months, okay? And let's change this to $20 a customer. So average acquisition 20. So this all becomes break even. You're an affiliate for Clickfunnels, and you're breaking even, you're not making money. So here's 4 months. Month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, on and on and on. Okay? These all represent months. What happens is here, you're fronting money. So you're fronting, let's say, $20, which if you're scaling, that's like 20,000 or 200,000 or like high 5 million. You're taking a loss to acquire all this. And then at about the 4 month mark, you broke even. So this is all big, scary period here, the first 4 months. Scary, okay? And then month 5, now that you've broken even, people are on ClickFunnels, now that you're on month 5, you've got an email list, you've already acquired the customers, you have no more costs. No more big costs. You might spend some retargeting ads, so there is some cost, but the costs are minor. You've already acquired them. I've already spent the $20 to acquire you as a follower, as a lead on my email list and all this kind of stuff. So now I can continue to send you emails relatively free. My email bill, if I have a big list, might be like $1,000 a month or a couple $1,000s a month if I have a big list. But I'm going to pay that list whether you're on it or not. I'm going to pay that money. So it's relatively free for me to market to you for the next year or two. So you might buy something here, you might buy something here, you might buy something here. So when you were only worth $20 to me, here, you might, after I factor in over the course of the year, you bought this, you bought this, you bought this, the average person bought some other things, you might be worth $100 to me. Lifetime. So in the first offer on ClickFunnels, you're only worth $20 to me. I spent $20 to make $20. But I'm going to continue to sell you stuff. And the average person is going to buy every once in a while through some stuff over the next several years. And my lifetime value for you is going to go up. It's the same thing with Amazon. Amazon might spend a lot of money to get you to buy a book, maybe even lose money. But now that you have an Amazon account set up, you're going to go back in there and you're going to spend money with Amazon every once in a while, right? So this is what Ty Lopez did. Ty Lopez spent $5 million up front to acquire a massive audience and then continue to sell that same audience over and over and over. Where he made his profit was here in the coming months. after that. So he could lose money here. In fact, all of us could lose money here. And remember, the name of the game is for like Amazon and those. Amazon lost money because they saw this vision. Once they acquired the customer here and created the brand and created the habit of you shopping through Amazon, eventually it would catch up. If you can sustain like this. So that's really where this turns into millions. If you want to go from thousands to hundreds of thousands to millions, it becomes, what if you took a risk of this? What if you were willing to take a loss in the first 4 months, break even at month 4, and then had all of this volume there? That's power. This is where, this is literally where I've taken my business and scaled it to millions. This is where in the next 12 months, I believe we could do $10 million from promos. And I'll talk more about it after lunch. I don't know how much I can show you now, but I'll show you a little bit that's on the screen, I guess. Let me make sure there's a screen recording. Hold on. Screen recording. Okay. So I'll show you a little bit, and we'll go as far until Peter breaks me for lunch. So when you're inside of ClickFunnels, and there's 0 on this. This is, I grabbed an account. I can't scroll all the way to the bottom. It shows customer data, but I'll scroll a little bit up. So this is an account. Now, this isn't even the account we're using for our promo. What we do is we will set up an account specific. If you have an account you're already promoting an affiliate offer with, I recommend setting up a new account when you do it. Just ask them if you can set it up. Or what we usually do is we'll set up an account under an LLC. Okay? So we use a company called NCH, Nevada Corporate Headquarters. What we'll do is, because we know we're getting ready to do something big, we'll plan like an actual business. Everybody else is like, here's my ClickFunnels affiliate link on Facebook. You should sign up. Those people, granted, they're cool. I love everybody. They're making the $40 commissions. If you want to make the $40,000 a month or the $400,000 a month, you treat it like a business. What I do is I plan to figure out a way to be able to invest money in this, lose money here, and go big. And first thing I'll do is I'll get an LLC. And I'll go down to Nevada Corporate Headquarters. And if you guys ever need a connection on something here in Nevada for Nevada corporations, we've got the hookup at NCH. We know the founder personally. He's been here to the mastermind. Like last month or 2 months ago, he came and taught here at the mastermind. So we're good with them. They set up an LLC. You take the EIN number of the LLC and you make sure to sign up for the affiliate program through that corporation, not personal. So now you're signed up through a corporation. That corporation is specifically manages that whole entire campaign. The other thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sign up for a PayPal account through that corporation. Same kind of thing, to be able to receive money through that corporation, and then a Stripe account. So I'm going to get the LLC, and I'm going to get everything going with it. The LLC, and I'm going to get the PayPal, the Stripe. I'm going to get the bank account. I'm going to get, what are some of the other things we're going to do with the LLC? We're going to use the EIN number to sign up, not social. You're going to use the EIN number when you sign up for affiliate offers. And you can have one corporation that does all your affiliate marketing. So if you want to save money, you could do one corporation for all your affiliate offers. It doesn't have to be completely set aside like that. But there are benefits to having a different type of an entity structure. But I'm not going to give you legal advice right now. It's ridiculous. But this is what we do. We set up an LLC. We put in the EIN number when signing up as the affiliate. We set up our PayPal, our Stripe, and our bank account. Also, like I call them legal links. The links that are at the footer of your website, like privacy policy, refund policy, all this kind of stuff, you're going to put your LLC name in all of those. And you could either pay a lawyer for that, or there's a lot of those documents already written. So if you wanted to just kind of like take your own chances with one, I'll admit that I've done that for the majority of all my stuff. You can actually, there's people that have already spent a lot of money to be able to do things. You can just kind of swap out your LLC name in it. I'm not telling you to, I'm saying we did. Because otherwise you could spend like $5,000 having a lawyer write this stuff up for you if you want. But you put your LLC and your legal links, and then you're also going to get a Google phone number. a Google number for the LLC, and then you're gonna put the voicemail there, stuff like that. There's like a little inbox that they'll be able to give you for that. You're gonna get like just get a couple of basic things for customer support that you can offer customer support. Because remember, you're taking the affiliate offer and you're wrapping your offer around. So this offer is already taken care of. They, like Clickfunnels or whoever, Shopify already has all this stuff. You're taking yours and it's your LLC and it's your offer. So whatever it is, that's kind of what I do. And then now, to drop money into this, once I kind of come up with a plan to drop money, I'm either going to drop my own money, which, if you're not in a position to put in your own money, then what I might do is instead of getting a business partner, which I've had bad experiences with in my past and good, but instead of getting a business partner, you could get just somebody who is looking for just a cash-on-cash return. And there's a lot of people that have some money and they love metrics. And the good thing about advertising is that they don't have to front, like, you don't have to be like, okay, I want you to give me $100,000. You don't have to say that. You could say, you know they have 100,000, but it's gonna be hard for you to be like, just give me 100,000 and trust me, right? On this idea I've never done before, but I heard it on a whiteboard. Like, it's a hard pitch. You know what's easier is saying, look, what I'd ultimately love is about $100,000 to do this with, but because this is new for us to be able to do it safe, you could tell an investor, just put it on a credit card. We'll just spend as we go, and here's the metrics we're looking for. And what I'll do is I'll give you either daily or weekly reports, and we can look at this together. So just say, look, spend as we go. If we're not profitable on the first, if we're not hitting our metrics on the first $1,000, the first $2,000, whatever it is, then don't spend the other $98,000. What I'm saying is I need somebody to carry me through these first 4 months, but only if the numbers make sense. I don't want you spending don't want you spending money if the numbers don't make sense. And we'll look at the data. We won't look at the emotion of anything. We'll just purely look at the data. So you could get a cash partner who's actually just putting it on a credit card, and it's actually for them, it's actually nice. They're not even gonna have payments for a while, and you are making some money back along the way, and so that can go back to pay this person's credit card debt. And essentially you're just telling a person, look, I'm looking at a 4-month window. We're looking at a 4-month window with this based on these numbers. And then you just so you basically can give this person a cash return. You could say, look, the goal is, and you could set it up different. The kind of deal that I like to do, this is just like as an example, is I will do, and this is the reason why I like it like as an LLC like this, is because you could technically make them either a profit sharing partner, like a PSP. Like you can make them a partner in that LLC without touching any of your other income. So you could isolate an affiliate offer for one thing and say, if you would like to invest in this one thing or like to work with me on this one project, it's available. That's kind of why you can separate that. But you can just profit share out of it. So what I would probably do is the amount that they put in, this is the expected amount, but they're going to put it on a credit card just as they go. And they get paid back this. So the investor gets paid back their investment plus like 10% of the entire promo across the board. So something like that. So if this promo goes on and does $30,000 a month, that investor's making $3,000 a month off of it. So I'll just do of the entire promo. So of the amount of commissions we receive, not off the amount of the product that we're selling. So it'll be off the amount so basically right off the bat, 10%. So think about it, as an investor, it's like you can invest in my ads, have data that you can measure and track the entire time, so you can see everything. I can even add you as an advertiser on the account. I can give you full access to the account. We could set metrics. Your credit card can have spend limits on it, so I can't, it's like, well, I don't even have to have access to 100K. You don't have to put this anywhere, literally. Just put your credit card on file or set up a new bank card, put a limit on it, and we'll only ever spend that limit and pay it off. You can be careful. You can go as you want on this plan, and as we make money, first person to get paid back is the investor. If that means I've got to sleep on my friend's couch during those 4 months while things getting built up, so be it. And then after that, you're a 10% profit partner through longevity through this funnel. And what I like to say is through that funnel. By being longevity through that funnel, through that offer, then I can go and I can create another LLC for my Shopify promotion and go find somebody else for that. Or I don't need anybody else because I made money from this one. So I can go just fund my own ads. And you guys, a lot of times people think funding your own ads means you need to be liquid $100,000. No, you just need to identify how much money do you need to carry through the loss. It's not that you need $100,000. You could technically grow slower. I like to go aggressive. That's why I like a lot more money up front. You could just go slower. You could just be like, okay, I'm just gonna invest $5,000 and wait 4 months out until I see that it gets results. And then I'll take that $5,000 and reimburse it and get this thing going, and like slowly but surely I'll get money. Maybe it'll take me a year. Maybe it takes Chris 3 months, it'll take me a year. So be it. You could go slower. You don't have to be as aggressive as me. I know this looks crazy when I'm looking at it on the whiteboard, but shoot, this stuff works. Like, I love how well it works.